Hi, I'm Florence. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 4 daily habits of successful people. But before I do that, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. I started to talk about myself in the other video, and this time I'm going to add 1 or 2 things also about me. First, I am a teacher. I am also a writer. I write books. At the moment, I have 2 books that are being published, and of course, I will let you know when they are out. And although I have a small book on Amazon, and it is titled "Take Time." Now, "Take Time" is a book that highlights 10 aspects of our lives that we have to take more seriously. I am going to put the link to that book in the description box, just in case you want to check it out. Alright, that's a little about me. So let's get back to what we have today. Remember, this channel is meant to encourage you, inspire you, and motivate you to live your life, achieve your dreams, and of course, hit your target and your goals. So they say, if you want to become rich, study rich people. And if you want to become successful, study successful people. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I have been observing and following some notable successful people, and I've come to realize that there are certain things they have in common. They have daily habits that is making them to keep progressing and achieving their goals. And those are the things that I want to talk about majorly in this video. There are many other daily habits out there, but I'm going to talk about just 4 of them. Alright, let's get to work. The first point, or the first daily habit of successful people, is that they wake up early in the morning. Successful people do not lazy about lying in bed, sleeping till whenever they want to wake up, especially those who are like me. Excuse me. Those who are like me, that have their time in their hand, that work for themselves. Some people believe that because they have their time in their hands, they can afford to wake up whenever they want and leave the bed at any time they want. But that is not the habit of a successful person. Now, if you haven't been able to conquer the power of the bed, that's what I call it, then you're not ready yet to become successful or to become a millionaire. So the first habit is to be able to wake up early to begin whatever you have planned for that day. I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning, so my day begins at 6 a.m. Alright, so what about you? You think about it. And if you still sleep till 10 a.m., till 12 midday, just because you are working for yourself, or maybe you're looking for a job and you feel you have all the time, I tell you, even though you're looking for a job, you can still do something useful with your time in the mornings. You can be more productive if you utilize that time. You can read a book. You can listen to video messages, motivational messages. You can do something that will add value to your life. So that's number one. Wake up on time. Now is the second point, which is successful people have daily morning routine. What does that mean? It means the things that they do in the mornings before they get to work.
Subscribe now.
I already said I wake up at 6 a.m. Yes. And my morning routine begins from 6 and lasts till about 7:30. What do I do? When I give you my example, I'm sure you will understand what I mean by daily morning routine. When I wake up in the morning, I do my prayers and I do my Bible study because I am a Christian, and that is praying and studying my Bible in the morning is one of the vital activities that I engage in the morning. It is part of my morning routine. And then after that, I read a book. Now, I don't mean bringing a whole book and just reading all the chapters. No. Now, I decide what book to read. And every morning, I read 1, 2, or 3 chapters, depending on how much time that I have for it. Now, my reading takes around 20 to 30 minutes every morning. My prayer and Bible time is usually about 30 or 45 minutes. And then I read for 20 or 30 minutes. And then I listen to motivational messages for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I do a 10-minute exercise. Very important. All right. So what is the benefit of having a daily morning routine? Now, number one is it sets your brain on alert. It tells your brain that it is time. It is time to get working. It is time to get moving. That it helps to sharpen your brain. That's the way I see it. And secondly, it helps to boost your mood for the task ahead on that day. Yes. And again, when I listen to motivational messages, they help to encourage me, to inspire me to strive for more. I get to know that I cannot quit because things are not working out the way that I want them to at the moment. So it's motivational messages encourage me a lot. So it is part of my morning routine. And it's also like when you read books, there are a lot of things in the book, details and information that are in the book that you cannot just find around you. You just have to read. So when I read, I get a lot of information. And of course, because I write books, I have to read to get new knowledge and insights, so that when I write my book, I could also share my learnings in there. So that's it. So I don't know about you. If you do not have a morning routine, you can start now. It's never too late to start. It's all about determination. You deciding that this is what I want, and then you go after it. The third point I want to talk about is successful people set daily goals. Now, what is the meaning of a goal? A goal are those things that you plan to achieve, milestones that you want to get to. write books. I could have my long time goal could be to write a book in 3 months. Okay, then I have to set daily goals on that, because it is my daily goals, that is what I do on daily basis regarding that book, that will help me to achieve my target of completing the writing in 3 months. So every day my daily goal for that could be to write like 2 chapters, 3 chapters, depending on the time that I have. But I have to set the goal. I have to write it down. Okay? So each day I think of what I want to do for that day, and I set the goals for each of them. Now, the best time to set your goals for what you tend to achieve for each day is the night before. Yes, before you go to bed, take your planner, your journal, or wherever you make your plans, write them down. The benefit of that is that it gives a signal to your brain that this is what I want to achieve tomorrow. And of course, your brain will work in favor of you achieving that. Now, even the Bible says the vision should be, it says the vision, write it down and make it plain. That is in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. I hope I'm right. It says, write it down, write a vision, write it down and make it plain. That means it should be in black and white. And so if you want to achieve something, if you really want to achieve your goals, you must write them in black and white. Now, I'm talking about the daily goals. I'm not talking about long time goals. We still need it. You have to set your long-term goals. But I'm talking about what you should do on daily basis. So I don't want to dwell so much on that. I'm only dwelling majorly on what we do every day, or what successful people do every day. And so you must set your daily goals, and if possible, give time, put time stamps on each of the activities that you want to complete for that day. For example, I do this 10 to 11 a.m. I do that. That helps you to remain focused and avoid distraction. And of course, when you write your goals, your daily goals, arrange them in order of priority. Very important. So that you don't waste time on things that are not so relevant for you at that time. It helps you, for example, when you put in numbers, number 1, 2, 3, like that, 1 should be the most important, followed by the next in order of importance. And when you begin your day, you have to start with that number 1 and work on it depending on the time that you've given to it. Okay, so that's it. So key point on setting daily goals, it's better to do it the night before, and of course when you do that, arrange them in order of importance, and you can put number 1, number 2, number 3, and of course put a time, duration for each of them. That helps you to stay away from distractions that will hinder you from completing your tasks. Last point, which is number 4, that I want to talk about is that successful people, they do not just set goals, but they stick to it. They work on their goals until they accomplish whatever they've written down. So if you want to become successful, if you want to achieve your goals in this year 2024, set your daily goals, set your long-term goals as well. But for emphasis is the daily goals. Set it and stick to it. Work on it. Be disciplined. Do what you've written down. Work on it and see yourself achieve great success. And do you know, there is a kind of feeling I have when I accomplish what I wrote down, or my goals for each day. I feel so satisfied when I plan to study, because I am running a program at the moment, an online program, and if I set 2 hours for it each day, when I'm able to accomplish that, I feel so happy. Or I wrote that my goal is to write 2 chapters of the book in a day, and I'm able to achieve that. I feel so fulfilled about that. So that's what you get. You feel you're moving forward, you're not stagnant. All right, those are the 4 daily habits of successful people. Like I said, there are many others, but the most important to me are those 4. Have you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't, I'm gonna pause now and wait for you to do that. Have you subscribed? Thank you. So that's it for today. And please look forward to my next video. Remember, in this channel, everything is about supporting you, encouraging you, and motivating you to achieve your dreams and be the best that you can. So in the next video, we will continue on how to achieve your dreams. So look forward to it.
Subscribe now.